Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the weekly podcast of ActionRadius.com. This week we will be discussing the launch games of PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Yes, both of the consoles have launched, and even though at announcement time we were more in the favor of PlayStation 4 being a more successful system, but at launch time we will be discussing purely the games that we get to play, because once we get the machines, the console gamers don't really care how much RAM is there inside the machine, but their real concern is what games they get to play. Microsoft has revised many of their policies which had received some backlash in the start, but now they are off to a good start at the launch. So let's see which exclusive games you get to play on both of the systems. Please do note that we will be comparing only the exclusive titles that are available and the core games that are available on these systems. We will not be comparing the multi-format games or the indie games available at launch time. So first of all, here is the PS4 launch lineup.
Number 1. Killzone Shadowfall. The PlayStation exclusive first-person shooter returns. We all know that this ain't no Halo, but Shadowfall certainly improved from its predecessor, and while it's still not a perfect game, it will give you some nice visuals and brute force fun even with its lackluster story mode. The game metascore stands at 76. Number 2. Knack. Sony returns to classic era of PlayStation 2 games like Crash Bandicoot and Ratchet & Clank. Yes, it's a standard platformer and the game may have its colorful visual appeal, but sadly it's too dull gameplay-wise for next-gen gamer. The developers were found quoting that they wanted to achieve an average score of 70, and guess what? If you aimed at low, then you are just going to do a little worse. The game metascore stands at 56.
At number 3 we have... Wait, we don't have a number 3 because there is no third core exclusive game for PlayStation 4. Yes, that is it. Only 2 games are there available at launch time, which is a really sad state for PlayStation, because once a gamer pours in hundreds of dollars for the console, he's expecting to play a lot of exclusive games which he will not find on any other system. But with the Sony recent release, that is a shameful state that only 2 such games exist.
The total launch score of PlayStation 4 games is 64. Coming to the Xbox One games now. Number 1. Forza Motorsport 5. Microsoft's Hall of Fame Forza racing game is as impressive in gameplay as are its looks. The excellent gaming franchise just got better thanks to the high detail, hundreds of materials that go on the cars to bring the realistic detail out. The game metascore stands at 82. Number 2. Dead Rising 3. Dead Rising 1 was original exclusive Xbox launch title, and here years later its third part is exclusive to Xbox One. The very first next-gen zombies are looking pretty nice, with the number of zombies bumped up on the screen showing what the older machines were never capable of. The game metascore stands at 78. Number 4. Killer Instinct. After years of gap, the iconic fighting franchise is back. It's fast, it's furious, and adds a flair to Xbox One lineup being a fighting game. The game does rely on microtransactions where you can start off with a free fighter, but that is only one. Then you have to pay for each new character that you want to unlock. Welcome to the reality of next gen. The game metascore stands at 74. Number 3. Zoo Tycoon. I have fond memories of original Microsoft Zoo Tycoon on PC, but this reboot is for Xbox One only. With over 100 visual stunning animals, it is nice to see a Tycoon game on a console, but sadly for strategy enthusiasts, the Connectimals approach just dumps the game down a bit. The game metascore stands at 70. Number 5. Powerstar Golf. I never expected this to be a launch title for a next-gen console, and it has no use of Connect even. So even though it's not a fit launch title, yet here it stands at already top 5 highest rated Xbox One games. Either this game is really good or the other games are just bad. The game metascore stands at 69. Number 6. Ryse, Son of Rome. The highly anticipated Crytek's Roman game made out of quick time events stands at number 9 with mixed reviews due to its visual glory yet unsatisfying and monotonous gameplay. The game metascore stands at 61. Number 7, Crimson Dragon. Another old classic revived. Those who love Panzer can get their claws on this sequel only on the Xbox One, even though the game is clearly using dated visuals and was meant for Xbox 360, but just some corporate ploy made it Xbox One exclusive. Sadly, the charm isn't working as well as the game metascore stands at 55. So there you have it, certainly 7 games is a better lineup than PlayStation 4 and thankfully all of them varied genre. The average launch score of Xbox One is 70.
Now the show is not over yet. We still have some multi-format games to show to you. Although we are not comparing Xbox One or PlayStation 4 in them, but the purpose of showing these multi-platform games is that what games are available on the next gen consoles, even though the exclusive lineup may be slightly disappointing, but there are many good multi-platform games which you can play. And do note that all of these games are already available on PC as well.
Number 1, Lego Marvel Superheroes. Say what? The highest rated multi-platform game is a Lego game? Well, quite yes, cause no one wants to make the giant green man angry, so shut up and buy it. It's awesome. It has Scarlett Johansson in Lego form, so shh. Don't tell my wife I'm playing this game because of this reason. Its metascore is 90. Number 2, FIFA 14. Soccer is a universal sport, blah blah blah. Its metascore is 89. Number 3, Battlefield 4. Looking better than Call of Duty this time if I can just run the damn thing via the stupid battle log service. It scores 87. Number 4, NBA 2K4. Yes, in the next generation, real humans use antiperspirants and deodorants, while game developers are thinking of new ways for virtual players to sweat rather than playing basketball. Yes, this is the exact future what Martin Luther King dreamed of. It scores 85. Number 5, Need for Speed Rivals. This may look just another Need for Speed game, but looks are deceiving. Powered by Frostbite, the all-new single-player and multiplayer immersion system called the All Drive just blows away the competition. It scores 84. Number 6, Assassin's Creed 4. Being hailed as the best Assassin's Creed game since Assassin's Creed 2 is a great honor. It's still at core the same game, but the Pirates theme really worked well to open new possibilities for the game, earning it a score of 82. Number 7, the ghosts of Call of Duty loom at the last place on our list of next-gen multi-platform games to play. Yes, the game looks aged and their stories have run dry, but the thrill of cinematic fireworks and fast-paced multiplayer is still a crowd pleaser. It gets a score of 78. So there you have it, the multi-platform titles are much more interesting than the console exclusives one. The total average score, 85.
You have seen all the lineup that is available for the next gen consoles, and our recommendation is that if you already have a gaming PC, then you already have the best game titles to play. But if you are dying to give your money to Sony or Microsoft, then our bet will be on Microsoft, because with their better lineup and with the upcoming Titanfall, Quantum Break and Halo-like titles, the future does look bright for Xbox One. That's it for this week. Hopefully see you next time inshallah also. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.